Are you worried that your child is going to spend yet another school year being in front of the screen for 3 to 6 hours in the name of schooling? And perhaps you have considered the idea of homeschooling and home learning, but really not sure if it is the right option for you, your child, and your family. This is going to be an important video if you are considering homeschooling as an option and want to make an informed decision about it. Hi everyone, I'm Neha Chimbalkar. I'm a mindful parenting coach, a special education consultant, and a homeschooling mom to two kids ages 6 and 2. So, like many of you, even I had my share of curiosity and interest around alternative education approaches, having a child led and a child centric teaching and learning approach. But on the other hand, even I was uncertain and unsure if I could provide solid education to my kids using this method. So I decided to find out. So this video is everything about homeschooling that I came across and thought was important for me to know as a parent and as an educator to make the conscious decision of choosing homeschooling and home learning as an option for my kids. So let's start by knowing what is homeschooling. When parents make conscious decisions of not sending their child to a formal education setup such as schools, but instead educate their child in an home environment. So it is a practice where children get their education at home instead of a school. In homeschooling, the teaching process is usually guided by parents, tutor, or any online platform. Now, there are various ways one can homeschool their child. Let's find out more about it. The first one is traditional school at home setup. In this method, parent actually opts for a standardized curriculum, which in our country commonly would be CBSE or state curriculum or IGCSE. So you could actually go for a grade appropriate curriculum for your child and start your teaching and learning journey at home. With this method, you already have a formal curriculum at hand and you just are following it in a home setup. So like I said before, with this method as well, either you can be a teacher for your child or you can have an external support in the form of in-person or online tutor or any online platform that can support your homeschooling journey. The next one is Montessori method. It is when a homeschooling program is based on Montessori principles. So, hands on activities, collaborative play, child directed activities, all of these are pretty much part of the homeschooling experience that the child has when Montessori method is in use. Waldorf education is another popular way of homeschooling. It is when in homeschooling setup, parent is considering all the Waldorf principle of teaching and learning, that is engaging the head, heart and hand of the child. So a lot of teaching and learning is happening around thinking, feeling and actually doing. So curriculum in Waldorf education comprises of academics, arts and practical skills. Then there is unschooling or radical unschooling approach to homeschooling. To tell you in nutshell, unschooling approach of homeschooling does not follow any fixed or formal curriculum that you would otherwise follow in other methods of homeschooling or a formal schooling setup. This approach is very child-centric and this approach really trusts the child to lead his or her own education. It believes in child's innate natural abilities to learn all by himself. Just as they learn to walk by themselves, you don't really have to plan a lesson to teach them how to walk. So the idea behind the unschooling is children are able to learn on their own because they are naturally curious and they are natural learners. So the fundamental principles of unschooling approach is the child will learn when he or she is ready. The child will choose what he wants to learn and he will learn from day-to-day experiences instead of textbooks. So that was unschooling approach to homeschooling. Now let's move on to our FAQ section. So now that you know what are different ways to homeschool, I'm sure you must be having some more questions like not sending the child to the school or not choosing to be a part of formal education system. Is it even legal? Well, the answer is yes. Homeschooling is legal in India. At present, there is no government regulatory body for homeschoolers. That's why they don't have to be registered with any agency, and homeschooling is legal in India. The second most common questions parent has is, can my child return to a regular school system after a couple of years of homeschooling? This totally depends on the age of the child. In India, under RTE, that is Right to Education, no child can be denied admission in any school. So, for example, if a 10-year-old who has been homeschooled for a couple of years wants to go back to a regular school system, he'll have to take the school entrance exam or the interview for the class he wants to join in. And if he clears the test, the school cannot deny the admission. So, yes, the child can go back to a regular school system after being homeschooled. What about socialization and peer interaction with other kids of their same age? Now, this is common popular concern or myth you would say is associated with homeschooling. Just like a general schooling parent, being a homeschooling parent, you can also enroll your child to hobby classes or extracurricular classes, reading club where they can meet kids their age. Apart from this, almost each city in India has support group for homeschoolers that conducts and facilitate interactions among homeschooling parents, homeschooling children. Is homeschooling a less expensive option? It really depends. While homeschooling parents don't really have to pay any fixed amount of fees to a school, the courses they choose, the curriculum they choose to follow, the approach they want to follow for their homeschooling, the methods, the experiences, the learning resource they choose for homeschooling decides how much it will cost you. And all of this combined becomes your homeschooling expenses. So it is highly subjective to answer this question whether or not homeschooling is lesser or more expensive option. To sum it up, there are these 6 steps you want to check before you consider starting your homeschooling journey. Number 1, find out if it is legal to homeschool your child in your state or in your country. In India, it is legal. Number 2, find out your big why. What is it that motivates you to take this decision? It is extremely important to know why you're choosing this option. Number 3, understand and explore various methods of homeschooling that are available so that you can choose the one that suits you and your child right. Number 4, connect with other homeschoolers. There are many social media platforms where you can connect with fellow homeschooling parents. Number 5, read articles, blogs, and homeschooling stories of other homeschooling parents. And number 6 is find out your own learning resources for you to be a successful homeschooling parent. So this was a very surface level, beginner level information video on homeschooling. And being a new homeschooling mom, I'm very excited about my own homeschooling journey with my kids. If you have any more questions or concerns about this topic, please let me know in the comment box. If you like my video, please share it with fellow parents and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Take care and God bless.